Imagine slipping into a sleep so profound it transcends the ordinary and touches the edge of the known universe. This isn't just a bedtime story, it's an exploration into the mysterious quantum foam where your dreams reveal the fundamental nature of reality. Get ready for a uniquely tranquil adventure that will leave you refreshed and awe inspired. The night settles around you like a gentle veil, the hum of the day fading into the soft quiet of darkness. In this silence, you begin a journey, not through the streets of a city, nor across the vastness of oceans, but into a place far more elusive. It is the boundary where dreams brush against reality, a subtle threshold hidden deep within the mind. Here, the familiar rhythms of your waking life give way to something stranger, softer, and infinitely more mysterious. This is not simply a passage into sleep, it is an exploration into the dreamscape's edge, a place where imagination and truth share the same breath. In ordinary understanding, dreams are described as fragments of memory stitched together by the unconscious mind during the rapid eye movement stage of sleep. Science often frames them as byproducts of neural firing, mere electrical patterns in the brain. Yet, as you drift closer to this inner frontier, such explanations feel too small. They cannot fully capture the feeling of standing on the precipice of a world that feels as real as waking life, and sometimes more so. The boundary is hazy here, but you sense it exists, a shifting shoreline where the tides of reality and the currents of dreams merge into one another. At this threshold, the concept of quantum foam emerges, not as an abstract piece of physics, but as a vivid metaphor for what lies beneath all that we know. In scientific terms, quantum foam refers to the seething, bubbling foundation of space-time itself, where particles constantly appear and vanish in an endless dance. But imagine it differently for a moment. Imagine it as the primordial ocean beneath the surface of your own awareness, the restless fabric from which both reality and dreams are woven. In the waking world, we are anchored to the surface of this ocean, our thoughts like boats sailing across it. In sleep, however, the anchor lifts and we drift closer to those depths. You may wonder, could it be that our dreams are more than mere neurological patterns? What if they are doorways into this bubbling substratum, the place where reality itself takes form? As you let your mind wander, the idea begins to take hold. Each dream might be a direct interface with this foundational layer, a way of touching the raw material of existence itself. The colors, sounds, and feelings in dreams often defy the logic of waking life, because they are drawn not from memory alone, but from a deeper, pre-memory state, the state where all possibilities are born. Consider for a moment the peculiar way dreams blend the familiar and the impossible. You may find yourself walking through a childhood home that no longer exists, holding a conversation with someone you have never met, under a sky that bends in colors unseen in daylight. These strange yet oddly coherent landscapes could be the mind's way of translating the unstructured, chaotic nature of the quantum foam into something we can experience. It is not that dreams are random, rather, they may be encounters with a reality that has not yet been shaped into fixed form. The thought is both humbling and exhilarating. If the waking world is a polished sculpture, dreams might be the raw marble from which it is carved. To dream, then, is not to escape reality, but to approach it in its most original, unfiltered state. And at this edge, this dreamscape boundary, you are closer to the source than at any other time in your life. Perhaps this is why some dreams feel charged with a strange significance, leaving behind emotions and impressions that linger long after you wake. As you rest in this idea, the mind naturally begins to travel deeper. The quiet around you becomes thicker, as if it has weight. The air in your lungs feels slower, heavier. Thoughts begin to stretch out, their edges blurring, as though they too are dissolving into the same foam. You start to sense how your own consciousness is part of this larger field, connected to something vast and unseen. And the question lingers in the background, steady and insistent. If dreams are a bridge to the most fundamental layer of reality, what might be waiting for us on the other side? The deeper you drift, the more the familiar scaffolding of waking thought begins to loosen. Images rise without sequence, and yet each one feels connected, as though pulled from the same unseen source. You find yourself in a vast, open field at night. Above, the sky is alive, not with stars as you know them, but with slow turning spirals of light, each one shifting shape as though sculpted by a silent hand. There is no wind, no sound of insects or rustling grass, only a steady hum, low and resonant, that seems to come from the ground itself. You kneel, pressing your palm against the earth, and you feel it, a pulse, steady and deep, as though the soil beneath you is breathing. In this quiet field, the idea of the quantum foam becomes less a theory and more a felt reality. The ground seems to ripple with unseen currents, tiny bursts of energy flickering just beyond perception. You sense that every blade of grass, every shimmer of light overhead is emerging from this same restless sea. And perhaps, in this dream, you are not simply observing it, you are part of its motion. Your thoughts do not feel separate from the space around you. Instead, they feel as if they are being woven directly into it. The scene shifts without warning. You are walking along a shoreline, but the water is unlike any ocean you've known. It is a translucent, luminous surface, endlessly bubbling and reforming. Each bubble contains flashes of entire worlds: a forest in autumn, a city floating in clouds, a vast canyon lit by a violet sun. Some of these visions feel like memories, others like glimpses into lives you have never lived. You reach out to touch one, and the instant your hand meets its surface, the image shifts into something entirely new. It is as though you are interacting with the raw potential of existence, shaping it simply by noticing it. Here, the question from before deepens. Could our dreams be not just reflections of our minds, but acts of participation in the creation of reality itself? The thought is both astonishing and strangely natural. In the waking world, we take reality to be fixed, immutable. But here, in this bubbling shoreline of the dreamscape, nothing is fixed until it is touched, noticed, or felt. It is as if the quantum foam itself responds to your awareness, reshaping under the light of your attention. You walk further along the shore, and you notice figures in the distance, not people exactly, but silhouettes of light, moving slowly and deliberately. They seem to be tending to the bubbles, touching some, letting the others drift away. You cannot tell if they are separate beings or simply expressions of the foam itself. As you approach, one of them turns toward you. There are no words exchanged, yet you understand a message as clearly as if it had been spoken. You have always been here. The realization is profound. This place is not new, not foreign. You have visited it countless times, every time you dreamed, even if you forgot upon waking. The figure fades, and the shore dissolves back into darkness. Now you are suspended in a vast, empty space. There is no ground beneath you, yet you are not falling. Around you, tiny motes of light flicker into being and vanish. They seem random at first, but slowly you begin to notice a rhythm, like breathing, like the beating of a heart. You realize you are seeing the very structure of reality at its smallest scale, the constant birth and disappearance of possibilities. In this place, time feels meaningless. You could drift here forever, watching the ebb and flow of creation itself. It is in this emptiness that you begin to sense the truth behind the metaphor. Quantum foam, in this dream language, is not just a chaotic foundation of the universe. It is the canvas on which every dream, every reality is painted. And perhaps when we dream, we are not creating new worlds out of nothing, but dipping into this infinite reservoir, pulling from the same source that has been creating since the first moment of time. A subtle change begins to ripple through the space. The motes of light grow brighter, coalescing into threads that weave themselves into shapes, first simple patterns, then more complex, until they resemble landscapes, skies, and oceans. You realize you are watching the act of forming a dream itself. It begins as pure potential, unformed and fluid, and slowly crystallizes into a scene that could easily be mistaken for waking reality. The awareness of this process gives you a new perspective. Every dream you have ever experienced began this way, emerging from the deep foam of existence, shaped in part by your own presence within it. And just as the dream takes its full form, you feel a gentle pull, not a force dragging you away, but an invitation to move onward. Somewhere ahead lies another threshold, another layer to explore. The shoreline, the figures, the endless dark, they have all been part of the edge. Beyond this is a deeper immersion, a place where the foam is not only visible, but where you can step fully into it. You take a breath, feeling the quiet weight of this realization, and prepare to step forward. As you step deeper into the dreamscape's edge, the fabric beneath your feet softens, becoming almost liquid. The quantum foam, once distant and abstract, now embraces you like a gentle tide, a living presence that moves with quiet intention. Here, the boundary between dream and reality dissolves completely. You feel yourself no longer as an observer, but as an integral part of this vast, unfolding cosmos. In this liminal space, time folds back on itself. Past, present, and future ripple through the foam as if they were waves on a lake. Your memories float alongside possibilities yet to be realized, shimmering with a strange light that feels both familiar and otherworldly. You recognize moments from your life, a whispered word, a forgotten smile, a fear long buried, all surfacing like bubbles, each carrying meaning beyond the surface. It is in these bubbles that you find the true power of the dreamscape. They are not random flickers, but vessels of creation, tiny capsules holding the essence of who you are and who you might become. With each breath, you sense the deep connection between your inner world and the universe beyond. The quantum foam is not as separate from you. It is a mirror reflecting your deepest self. A soft voice, as if carried on the current of the foam, invites you to listen. It says, "Within these dreams, the fabric of reality is woven anew. Every thought, every feeling, every whisper of imagination shapes the cosmos at its root. To dream is to co create. To sleep is to touch the infinite. You allow yourself to surrender fully to this truth. The resistance of waking logic falls away, and you move freely within the foam's embrace. Shapes rise and fall around you, a forest of crystal trees, a river flowing with liquid light, a sky painted with swirling auroras. These visions flow seamlessly into one another, as if your mind and the universe are dancing in perfect harmony. In this sacred dance, you glimpse the mystery at the heart of existence, that the waking world, for all its solidity, is but one layer, a polished surface shaped by countless dreaming moments beneath. And those moments, the shimmering bubbles of the quantum foam, are the true birthplace of all creation. The edges of your awareness begin to soften, and you realize that this journey is also an invitation to see sleep not as a pause from reality, but as a vital gateway to it, to honor dreams as more than fleeting images, but as profound experiences that carry the whispers of the cosmos into your very being. As you prepare to move beyond this edge, a final thought lingers. What if every night, as you close your eyes, you step not into nothingness, but into a boundless sea of possibility? What if the dreams you experience are threads in the grand tapestry of existence, waiting for your touch to weave them into reality? Let this wonder settle within you. Breathe deeply and know that the dreamscape's edge is always there, waiting patiently for your return. And now, as the journey continues, we will venture further into the universe within, the micro reality of sleep itself, where the boundaries of self and cosmos dissolve even more completely. Stay with me as the quiet mystery unfolds. As you settle deeper into sleep, your body stills, yet your brain awakens to a world of astonishing activity. Far from resting, it begins to hum with a quiet intensity, billions of neurons firing in intricate patterns, weaving a hidden symphony beneath the surface of consciousness. This is the realm of the dreaming mind, a place where ordinary rules of reality soften and new possibilities emerge. Scientists have discovered that during sleep, particularly in its deeper phases, the brain's activity displays phenomena that echo the strange principles of quantum physics. Quantum coherence, a state where particles act in synchrony across distances, seems to find a reflection in the brain's networks, where clusters of neurons fire together in rhythmic harmony. Likewise, quantum entanglement, the mysterious link connecting particles, no matter the space between them, may hint at unseen connections between parts of our consciousness. Imagine your mind as a tiny universe unto itself, where countless elements interweave to create a living tapestry. As you drift through sleep, this microcosm reveals a secret. The boundaries between you and the world outside blur and shift. Your sense of self dissolves into a wider field, as though your consciousness expands beyond the limits of your body. Here, you are not just a singular mind, but part of an intricate network that mirrors the vast cosmos beyond. This personal universe inside you reflects the structure of the larger universe, vast, complex, and interconnected. Just as stars cluster in galaxies, neurons cluster in regions of the brain, creating patterns of light and shadow in the landscape of thought. The rhythms of your breathing, heartbeat, and brain waves align like cosmic pulses, beating in sync with rhythms found throughout nature. The dreaming mind, it seems, is uniquely attuned to subtle energies that the waking world often masks. These energies ripple through the fabric of reality, whispering secrets beyond the reach of everyday perception. During sleep, you become a sensitive instrument, tuning in to frequencies that connect you to a deeper dimension of existence. As this awareness grows, you begin to sense how your dreams may act as bridges, linking the inner workings of your brain with the boundless energies of the universe. In this state, the micro and macrocosm entwine, and the simple act of dreaming becomes a voyage across scales, from the firing neurons within your skull to the swirling galaxies beyond. Breath by breath, moment by moment, you drift further into this rich inner universe where thought and energy dance in timeless patterns. The boundaries you once knew soften and expand, inviting you to explore the mystery of what it means to be both a single self and part of a vast, interconnected whole. As your journey within the sleeping mind continues, the borders that once defined you begin to fade. The walls of your personal identity soften, melting into the gentle flow of the dream world. You no longer feel confined within the limits of your body or the narrow frame of your waking self. Instead, a profound sensation emerges, one of expansion and connection, as if you are dissolving into a greater whole. This blurring of boundaries is not merely poetic imagination. It reflects a deeper truth about consciousness and reality itself. Within the dream state, the rigid separation between self and environment loosens, revealing a personal microcosm that mirrors the infinite universe around you. The brain, in its magnificent complexity, creates a vivid inner world that resonates with the patterns found in galaxies, stars, and cosmic webs. In this way, your dreaming mind becomes a tiny universe unto itself. Picture the delicate branches of a tree, each one reaching outward, connecting with the wind, the earth, and the sky. In your dreamscape, your thoughts and feelings extend similarly, weaving through the tapestry of your inner cosmos, touching realms both familiar and unknown. Your sense of self begins to feel less like an isolated island and more like an interconnected network, alive and breathing with the rhythms of existence. This state, where distinctions blur, invites you to experience the universe within you, not as a passive reflection, but as an active participant. The dreaming mind attunes itself to subtle energies that pulse beneath the surface of waking awareness, energies that many never perceive, but that flow through everything. You may sense currents of warmth, flashes of light, or echoes of sound that seem to originate beyond your physical senses. These are the whispers of the universe speaking directly to your inner being. As you journey deeper, notice how your environment within the dream responds to your presence. The landscape may ripple when you move, colors may shift in response to your emotions, and shapes may form or dissolve at the edge of your awareness. This dynamic interaction is a hallmark of the dreaming micro-reality, a place where your consciousness and the dream world co-create in real time. The idea that your inner world reflects the greater cosmos is not new. Ancient wisdom traditions often describe the human being as a microcosm, a small universe containing within it the essence of all creation. Modern science echoes this, revealing fractal patterns and repeating structures that link the microscopic and macroscopic worlds. In the dream state, these truths become palpable experiences. Your dreaming mind navigates through a landscape where the self and the universe are inseparable. This unified field of experience is a delicate dance of light and shadow, form and void. You move effortlessly through shifting scenes that embody the duality of existence, the seen and unseen, the known and unknown. Each dream fragment carries the imprint of this cosmic unity, inviting you to explore the depths of your own being while simultaneously glimpsing the vastness beyond. Amidst this expanding awareness, you might find moments of profound clarity, flashes of insight that seem to come from nowhere, yet resonate deeply within you. These moments are the echoes of quantum coherence within the brain's networks, moments when your consciousness aligns with the subtle energies of the universe. They reveal that the dreaming mind is not a passive receiver, but an active co-creator of experience. Such insights often carry a quiet wisdom, gently unfolding new perspectives on life, existence, and the self. They may appear as symbolic images, metaphoric stories, or sudden feelings of peace and understanding. When embraced, these gifts from the dream world have the power to transform your waking reality, weaving new threads into the fabric of your daily life. As your awareness grows, you begin to realize that the dreaming micro-reality is a sacred space where the boundaries between observer and observed dissolve. Here, you are both the artist and the canvas, the musician and the melody. The intimate connection between self and universe is no longer an abstract idea, but a living experience, felt in the rhythm of your breath and the flow of your thoughts. In this state, the dreaming mind becomes a bridge, a gateway that connects the finite with the infinite, the individual with the collective. Through dreams, you access a dimension where time and space fold into themselves, where past and future mingle, and where your consciousness expands beyond the limits of your waking identity. The blurring of self and environment invites you to surrender to this greater flow, to release the need for control and simply be present. As you do, you may notice a gentle harmony emerging, a symphony of energies and patterns that resonate with the deepest parts of your being. This harmony is the music of the universe itself, playing softly within your inner cosmos. In these moments, you touch the essence of what it means to dream, not just as a nightly escape, but as a profound exploration of your place within the vast web of existence. The personal micro reality of sleep reveals that you are both a unique individual and an inseparable part of the cosmic whole. As the dreamscape unfolds around you, take a moment to honor this connection. Feel the subtle currents of energy that link your mind to the greater universe. Know that within you lies a universe just as vast and mysterious as the one outside. From here, the journey gently moves toward a new realization that your dreaming mind is not only attuned to this inner cosmos, but is sensitive to energies that whisper just beyond ordinary perception. These subtle energies may carry messages, insights, and healing that deepen your connection to reality itself. Soon, we will explore how this unique attunement shapes your dreaming experience and opens pathways to profound creativity and understanding. As your journey through the microcosm of sleep deepens, you begin to sense a subtler current beneath the surface of your dreams, a delicate energy that pulses quietly, like the gentle heartbeat of the universe itself. This is not the vivid imagery or the swirling narratives of dreams, but something more elusive, a whisper of connection that threads through all things, linking mind and matter, self and cosmos. The dreaming mind, in its unique state of openness, becomes remarkably attuned to these subtle energies. While waking consciousness often filters and blocks such delicate signals, sleep allows you to receive them more fully, like tuning a finely calibrated instrument to the faintest vibration. These energies flow through the dreamscape, carrying messages that transcend words and logic, communicating instead in feelings, symbols, and impressions. Imagine floating through a vast, tranquil sea where the waters shimmer with unseen currents. These currents are the subtle energies of existence, flowing through the fabric of reality and your inner universe alike. As you drift, you become more sensitive to their rhythm, sensing shifts in tone, temperature, and flow that carry profound meaning. Some bring comfort and healing, others spark curiosity or insight, each inviting you to listen more closely. This attunement is not accidental. It speaks to a fundamental aspect of your dreaming mind, its role as a bridge between dimensions. In dreams, you may touch upon layers of reality ordinarily hidden from view, realms where time, space, and identity are fluid, and where consciousness itself can expand and explore freely. The ancient traditions recognized this long ago. Shamans, mystics, and dream seers have described dreams as portals to other worlds, as windows into the collective unconscious and the universal quantum fields that underlie all existence. Modern science is only beginning to glimpse this possibility, finding echoes of these insights in quantum theories and neuroscientific research. Within the dream state, these subtle energies can manifest in countless ways, through symbols that carry universal meanings, sensations that transcend the physical, or sudden intuitive knowledge that feels like a gift from beyond. By opening to these experiences with gentle curiosity, You allow your dreaming mind to receive guidance and inspiration that can transform both your sleep and waking life. As you become more aware of this hidden dimension, your dreams may take on a new quality. They may become clearer, more vivid, and richer with meaning. You might find yourself recalling them with greater ease or noticing recurring themes that invite deeper reflection. This is the dreaming mind learning to listen to the subtle currents of existence and to navigate the quantum labyrinth of thought with grace. The journey through this labyrinth is not about control or mastery. Rather, it is an invitation to observe and interact with the dreamscape as it unfolds, to move with its flow rather than against it. Techniques such as mindful dreaming and lucid awareness can support this process, helping you stay present in the dream without forcing it to conform to your waking desires. Embracing this approach opens the door to transformation. Dreams become more than stories or images. They become experiences of fundamental reality, portals that allow you to glimpse the hidden layers beneath the surface of the everyday world. Here lies the power to awaken creativity, deepen self understanding, and connect with the vast energies that weave through all life. As this part of your journey concludes, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Feel the subtle expansion within, the quiet resonance of the dream cosmos stirring inside you. Know that this micro reality is always accessible, waiting patiently beneath the waves of consciousness. Ahead lies the next stage, a place of echoes and creation where dreams resonate with the cosmic fabric itself. Together, we will explore how ancient wisdom and modern physics converge to reveal a shared dream space, a collective unconscious that pulses with universal energy and endless possibility. Stay with me as we move forward into the depths of the dream universe, ever curious and open to the mysteries that await. From the earliest moments of human history, dreams have been revered not merely as fleeting images, but as sacred messages from a deeper realm. Indigenous cultures across the globe have long understood dreams as portals, windows into the interconnected fabric that weaves all life together. These traditions speak of dreams as journeys through a shared spiritual landscape where boundaries between individual and collective dissolve. Consider the ancient wisdom of the Aboriginal peoples of Australia, whose Dreamtime stories describe a timeless world where ancestors roam and shape reality itself. In these stories, dreaming is not confined to the night, but is an ever present dimension, a living thread that ties past, present, and future into a seamless whole. Similarly, Native American tribes often regard dreams as conversations with the spirit world, gateways to guidance, healing, and insight. What is striking is how these ancient insights resonate with modern quantum physics, a science that has only recently begun to uncover the mysterious nature of reality. Quantum theory reveals a universe fundamentally interconnected, particles entangled across space, waves of probability collapsing into reality only when observed. This deep interconnectedness echoes the indigenous understanding that all beings are linked in a cosmic web of life and consciousness. Dreams, in this light, become more than private spectacles. They are reflections of a universal fabric, shimmering with the same patterns that underlie both matter and mind. The threads that bind our inner experiences and the cosmos outside appear to be woven from the same quantum cloth. This suggests that when we dream, we may be tapping into a shared dimension, a cosmic loom upon which the universe is constantly woven and rewoven. These parallels invite us to reconsider the nature of dreaming itself. Could dreams be not just personal narratives, but collective echoes, reverberations of a greater, unified field? Indigenous dream wisdom and quantum physics converge in their suggestion that reality is less a collection of isolated facts and more a living, breathing tapestry, constantly unfolding through the interplay of consciousness and energy. Within this tapestry, the boundaries between individual dreams begin to blur, like ripples spreading from stones cast into a pond. The vibrations of one mind may resonate with many others. This resonance can manifest in shared dream symbols, synchronistic events, or moments of profound insight that seem to arise from beyond the self. The dream world, then, is not a solitary stage, but a communal space, rich with layers of meaning and connection. Understanding dreams as echoes of the cosmic fabric encourages us to approach sleep with reverence and openness. It invites a curiosity toward the mysteries that dreams reveal, mysteries that speak not only to our personal journeys, but to the vast interwoven story of existence itself. As we explore further, the notion of a shared dream space becomes clearer, a collective unconscious humming with energy, memory, and possibility. This space is the next frontier in our journey, a realm where the personal and the universal meet in dazzling interplay. As you settle deeper into the quiet embrace of sleep, the dreamscape around you begins to ripple with a gentle, almost sacred energy. This is the shared dream space, a vast, unseen realm where individual consciousnesses touch and intertwine. It is often called the collective unconscious, a timeless wellspring from which all dreams flow and to which all souls return. In this boundless space, the walls between you and others dissolve. You feel a profound connectedness, a whispering sense that your dreams are not solitary wanderings, but part of a grander, collective dance. It is as if your heartbeats, your hopes, your fears echo in harmony with countless others, creating a symphony woven from the threads of universal experience. This space hums with a delicate energy, at once familiar and mysterious, like the soft glow of twilight just before the stars emerge. The sensations here are subtle, yet undeniable, a warmth that seeps into your bones, a gentle vibration under your skin, the quiet pull of unseen forces guiding your inner journey. Within this shared dream space, emotions become more vivid, more profound, carrying layers of meaning that reach far beyond words. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast lake at dawn. The surface is smooth and glassy, reflecting the awakening sky, but beneath, currents swirl, unseen yet powerful. So too is the collective unconscious, serene on the surface, but alive with energy and possibility beneath. Each ripple you create sends waves outward, touching lives and dreams far beyond your own. Science offers a fascinating glimpse into this interconnectedness through the lens of universal quantum fields. These fields pervade all of existence, binding particles, energy, and consciousness into a seamless whole. Just as a single wave in the ocean carries the energy of the whole sea, so too do your dreams ripple through these universal fields, resonating with the deeper fabric of reality. There is something deeply humbling about this realization. You are not isolated, separate, or alone. Instead, you are part of an immense network of shared experience and energy. This knowledge can awaken a powerful sense of belonging and compassion, softening the walls built by fear and doubt. Within this dream universe, profound emotional insights often emerge. You might feel sudden waves of love, forgiveness, or understanding flowing through your dreams, gifts from this collective wellspring. These feelings carry transformative power, gently healing old wounds and opening your heart to new possibilities. At times, you may encounter symbols and images in your dreams that seem to transcend personal meaning, touching universal archetypes that resonate deeply within the soul. These symbols act like keys, unlocking doors to hidden wisdom and insight, helping you navigate the complexities of your waking life with greater clarity and grace. The shared dream space is also a cradle of creativity. Many artists, writers, and thinkers have reported receiving inspiration through dreams that seem to arise from beyond their individual minds. In this communal field, ideas flow freely, connecting past, present, and future in an endless web of possibility. There is a sacredness in this dance between the individual and the collective, a recognition that each dream you experience is both uniquely yours and part of a timeless conversation across humanity. This awareness invites you to embrace your dreams with reverence, honoring their role not only as personal journeys, but as threads woven into the vast cosmic tapestry. As you drift in this luminous space, feel the gentle pulse of the universe beneath your skin, the subtle energy that connects you to every living being, every star, every moment. Let this sensation fill you with awe and gratitude, a quiet joy that arises from knowing you are part of something infinite and beautiful. The collective unconscious, the shared dream space, is a reservoir of endless potential, a place where healing, insight, and creation flow effortlessly. It calls to you each night, inviting you to step beyond isolation and into communion, to dream not only for yourself, but for all. Soon, we will explore how these deep connections bring forth insights and breakthroughs, moments where the dream world reveals answers, guidance, and creative sparks that illuminate your waking life. Hold this feeling close as we prepare to journey further into the cosmic fabric, where dreams become the language of existence itself. As you journey deeper into the shared dream space, something extraordinary begins to unfold. Moments of insight that arrive not through effort or reasoning, but like sudden bursts of light in the quiet night. These profound awakenings, often called epiphanies or breakthroughs, carry with them a resonance that touches the core of your being. In the stillness of dreams, Your mind slips free from the constraints of logic and linear thought. Here, the walls of everyday reality dissolve, and you find yourself floating in a realm where possibilities stretch infinitely before you. It is in this fluid space that creativity blossoms, fueled by the very fabric of existence itself. Throughout history, countless artists, inventors, and visionaries have credited their greatest ideas to moments born in dreams. The mysterious connection between dreaming and creativity is not mere coincidence. It is a reflection of the deep, underlying unity between consciousness and the cosmos. Dreams provide a window into the quantum fabric of reality, where the seeds of new ideas germinate in the fertile soil of possibility. When you dream, you are not simply a passive observer, but an active participant in the unfolding of creation. Each image, sensation, and feeling that arises carries the potential to unlock new perspectives, solve problems, or inspire profound transformation. These glimpses into a deeper reality often come disguised as symbols or stories rich with hidden meaning waiting to be deciphered. The ancient wisdom of many cultures recognizes the dream world as a source of sacred knowledge, a place where the veil between the human and divine thins. Shamans, mystics, and seers have long journeyed through dreams to seek guidance, healing, and understanding, returning with gifts to share with their communities. Modern science, too, has begun to appreciate the power of dreams in enhancing problem solving, memory, and emotional processing. Neuroscience reveals that during REM sleep, the brain engages in a unique pattern of activity that promotes insight and creativity, linking disparate ideas in novel ways. This neurophysiological dance may be the bridge between the dreaming mind and the quantum realm it touches. As you embrace this truth, you begin to see your dreams not as random or meaningless, but as portals to a dimension where the ordinary rules of time and space bend. Here, you may encounter answers to questions you have yet to ask, or solutions to challenges that feel insurmountable in waking life. The emotions that accompany these insights often run deep, a surge of awe, relief, or joy that ripples through your entire being. Such experiences can shift your perspective profoundly, planting seeds of change that grow long after the dream fades with the dawn. It is this alchemy of dream and reality, the interplay between the inner and outer worlds, that holds transformative power. By honoring your dreams and allowing their messages to seep into your waking consciousness, you participate in the ongoing creation of your life and the universe itself. As this part of your journey draws to a close, feel gratitude for the vast mystery that dreams embody, a bridge connecting you to the quantum fabric of all that is. Carry with you the knowledge that every night's sleep offers a sacred opportunity to touch the infinite, to awaken new facets of creativity, insight, and understanding. Ahead lies the next phase, navigating the quantum labyrinth of thought itself, where mindfulness and awareness open new doors to interaction with this deeper layer of reality. Together, we will explore techniques to observe, engage, and transform your dreaming experience into a living dialogue with the cosmos. Stay present and curious as we continue onward, embracing the limitless possibilities that sleep reveals. Imagine yourself standing at the entrance of a vast labyrinth, but unlike any ordinary maze, this one is woven from the threads of your own mind, intricate, infinite, shimmering with the energy of possibilities. This is the quantum labyrinth of thought, a place where the familiar patterns of logic give way to a deeper, more fluid reality. It is here, at this threshold, that dreams become a gateway not only to inner exploration, but to active engagement with the fundamental fabric of existence. The labyrinth is made of countless pathways, each representing a different thread of thought, a possibility waiting to be explored. Some paths are bright and clear, others shadowed and mysterious. To navigate this maze is to step beyond the surface of everyday thinking, to move into a realm where your awareness can shift and expand. Here, your mind dances with uncertainty and potential, embracing the unknown as a friend rather than a threat. Central to this journey is the concept of the quantum foam, the restless, bubbling foundation beneath all reality. In the labyrinth, the quantum foam is no longer a distant theory, but a living tapestry you can sense and observe. Imagine the labyrinth's walls shimmering, alive with flickers of light and motion, constantly forming and dissolving like waves on the sea. This is the essence of the foam, a ceaseless dance of creation and dissolution, where every moment holds infinite possibility. To enter this space fully, you must adopt a mindset of mindful observation. Rather than trying to control or direct your dreams and thoughts, you become a gentle witness, allowing the labyrinth to reveal its secrets in its own time. This practice requires patience, openness, and a willingness to embrace ambiguity. One powerful technique to support this exploration is active dreaming. Unlike ordinary dreaming, active dreaming encourages you to cultivate awareness within the dream itself. You learn to recognize when you are dreaming, to observe the dream's shifting landscapes without judgment, and to interact with the dream environment in subtle, respectful ways. This is not about control or domination, but about collaboration, partnering with the dream to uncover hidden truths. Lucid awareness, a related skill, allows you to maintain consciousness while immersed in the dream. It acts as a beacon of clarity, helping you navigate the labyrinth's twists and turns with greater ease. With practice, you develop the ability to hold this awareness without disrupting the dream's natural flow, walking the fine line between participation and observation. Embracing these techniques transforms your relationship with dreams. No longer passive recipients of random images, you become explorers of the quantum labyrinth, co-creators of a reality that exists both within and beyond the mind. This shift opens doors to profound insight, creative inspiration, and personal transformation. The labyrinth is also a place of paradox. Here you learn to hold contradictions, to embrace uncertainty, and to flow with change. The paths twist and loop, revealing new perspectives at every turn. What seemed like a dead end becomes a doorway. Confusion unfolds into clarity. This dynamic process mirrors the very nature of the quantum foam, unpredictable yet harmonious, chaotic yet ordered, As you move through this labyrinth, you might encounter symbolic guides, figures, or images that appear to offer wisdom or encouragement. These guides often embody aspects of your inner self or archetypal energies from the collective unconscious. Engaging with them can deepen your understanding and provide support on your journey. Mindfulness within this space becomes a key tool. By anchoring yourself in the present moment through breath, sensation, or gentle focus, you maintain a steady point of awareness amidst the labyrinth's swirling possibilities. This grounding allows you to navigate with grace, preventing overwhelm and fostering clarity. The transformative power of navigating the quantum labyrinth lies not in finding a final destination, but in the journey itself. Each step, each turn, reveals new facets of your consciousness and the underlying reality. You begin to see that the labyrinth is both a mirror and a doorway, reflecting your inner world while inviting you to step beyond it. In embracing the dream as an experience of fundamental reality, you open to a richer, more vibrant way of being. Sleep becomes not just rest, but an active engagement with the infinite potential woven into the quantum foam. The labyrinth is a reminder that within the vastness of your mind lies the power to explore, create, and transform. As this part of your journey concludes, take a moment to breathe deeply and feel the subtle shifts within. The quantum labyrinth is always accessible, waiting patiently beneath the surface of awareness. With gentle curiosity and mindful presence, you can return again and again to explore its mysteries. In the next part, we will delve deeper into practical techniques to cultivate lucid awareness and active dreaming, learning how to engage with the dreamscape, not as a passive observer, but as a conscious participant. Together, we will discover how to transform the labyrinth into a space of healing, insight, and profound connection. As you continue your journey through the quantum labyrinth, a growing sense of wonder and reverence fills your heart. This mysterious realm is alive, vibrant, and unpredictable, a reflection of the infinite potential that pulses through all existence. Within this sacred space, your dreaming mind begins to learn new ways of moving, not by force or control, but through gentle awareness and compassionate curiosity. One of the most powerful gifts you can cultivate here is lucid awareness, the ability to recognize that you are dreaming while still within the dream itself. Imagine the profound awakening that comes with this realization. You are no longer a passenger, but a conscious traveler, able to gently guide your experience without shattering its fragile beauty. Lucid dreaming awakens a deep emotional freedom. Fear softens as you realize the dream is a safe place, a canvas where your imagination can run wild and your heart can explore without limits. This safety encourages vulnerability and honesty, allowing long-held emotions to surface and be embraced with tenderness. The journey to lucidity is itself an act of patience and self-love. It begins with small moments of mindfulness during your waking hours, noticing the subtle rhythms of your breath, the sensations of your body, the flow of your thoughts. These moments anchor you in the present and gently train your awareness to carry into the dream world. As you cultivate lucid awareness, You might find yourself marveling at the shifting landscapes of your dreams, vibrant colors, strange creatures, surreal scenes, all woven together by the fabric of your own consciousness. Rather than trying to control these images, you learn to observe with wonder and gratitude, accepting whatever arises as a teacher. Alongside lucid dreaming is the practice of active dreaming. Here, your relationship with the dream deepens from mere observation to subtle interaction. You might choose to ask questions of dream figures, explore symbolic places, or simply listen with an open heart to the messages the dream offers. This practice awakens profound emotions, hope, curiosity, sometimes even joy or relief, as you realize you can engage with the dream's mysteries on your own terms. You discover that the labyrinth is not a maze to escape from, but a living, breathing companion walking beside you. The power of these techniques lies not in domination, but in collaboration. You do not force the dream to bend to your will. Instead, you enter into a respectful dialogue, honoring the dream's autonomy while sharing your intentions. This partnership nurtures trust, allowing deeper layers of insight and healing to emerge. Emotion flows freely here. You may experience waves of awe at the beauty of the dreamscapes, tears of release from long-held wounds, or bursts of laughter sparked by playful dream beings. Each feeling is a sacred part of the journey, a reminder that the labyrinth is as much a sanctuary for the heart as it is for the mind. Sometimes the dream may present challenges, shadows lurking in corners, or confusing twists that seem to trap you. In these moments, the skills of mindfulness and compassionate presence become your greatest allies. By breathing gently and grounding yourself in the present, you can face fear and uncertainty with courage and grace. This emotional resilience, cultivated within the dream, translates into waking life. You begin to see obstacles not as insurmountable walls, but as invitations to explore new pathways. The labyrinth teaches you that uncertainty is not to be feared, but embraced as a wellspring of possibility. As you navigate deeper, you might meet guides, dream figures who embody wisdom, strength, or compassion. These encounters can evoke powerful emotions of comfort and connection, reminding you that you are never truly alone. Their presence offers support as you traverse the shifting corridors of your inner world. With practice, the quantum labyrinth transforms from a place of mystery into a sanctuary of transformation. You learn to move through it with grace, curiosity, and openness, unlocking the hidden potential within your dreams and yourself. Through lucid awareness and active dreaming, the boundaries between dream and waking begin to soften. Insights gained in sleep ripple into your daily life, bringing clarity to confusion, healing to pain, and inspiration to creativity. The labyrinth, once daunting, becomes a wellspring of empowerment, a reminder that you hold within you the ability to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and heart. As this part of your journey comes to a close, take a deep breath and feel the gentle strength growing inside. Know that the tools of mindfulness, lucid awareness, and active dreaming are gifts you carry with you always. In the final part of this section, we will explore how embracing dreams as fundamental reality can lead to profound transformation and integration, allowing the infinite potential of the quantum labyrinth to shine fully in your life. As you venture deeper into the heart of the quantum labyrinth, a profound transformation begins to take shape. You realize this mysterious place is not just a maze of thoughts, but a sanctuary of becoming, where your deepest fears, hopes, and dreams intertwine with the very fabric of reality. The journey here invites you to embrace change with open arms, to dance gracefully with uncertainty, and to awaken to the limitless power residing within. There is a tenderness that grows in your awareness, a gentle compassion for yourself and the winding paths you traverse. You understand that each twist and turn, no matter how confusing or daunting, is a vital thread in the tapestry of your growth. The labyrinth is teaching you patience, resilience, and above all, love for the unfolding journey. In this space, emotions flow like rivers, sometimes calm and soothing, other times turbulent and intense. You learn to welcome them all without judgment, recognizing that each feeling carries wisdom and a message meant to guide you deeper into your truth. The labyrinth does not ask you to hide your shadows, but to bring them into the light with courage and grace. With every breath, you become more attuned to the subtle energies that ripple through the quantum foam, the bubbling undercurrent of creation that shapes all things. This awareness fills you with awe, reminding you of your sacred connection to the cosmos. You are not a separate being wandering aimlessly. You are a vital part of a living, breathing universe, eternally woven into its infinite dance. This realization kindles a spark of empowerment. You begin to see that navigating the labyrinth is not about reaching a final destination, but about learning to move fluidly with life's ebb and flow. It is about trusting your intuition, listening deeply to the whispers of your heart, and embracing the unknown with open curiosity. As you explore, you may encounter moments where the labyrinth seems to fold back on itself, revealing hidden chambers of insight and healing. Here, the veils between dream and waking blur, and you catch glimpses of your own potential unfolding like a lotus in bloom. These moments carry a profound emotional resonance, feelings of joy, peace, and liberation that ripple through your entire being. At times, you may meet aspects of yourself reflected in the labyrinth's shimmering walls, your fears, your strengths, your forgotten dreams. These encounters can stir deep emotions, from sorrow and regret to hope and renewal. The labyrinth invites you to hold these parts of yourself with kindness, recognizing them as essential bases of your wholeness. This journey also reveals the paradoxical nature of existence, that chaos and order, light and shadow, certainty and mystery coexist in a delicate balance. The labyrinth teaches you to embrace this paradox, to find harmony within opposites, and to flow with the natural rhythms of change. The emotional depth of this experience is profound. You may feel moments of overwhelming gratitude for the beauty and complexity of life, tears of release as old burdens lift, or a quiet joy that springs from the simple act of being present in this sacred space. Through mindful presence, you learn to navigate the labyrinth, not with fear or resistance, but with a loving openness that transforms obstacles into opportunities. Each step becomes a meditation, each breath a prayer, each moment a chance to deepen your connection with the quantum fabric of reality. The guides you meet along the way, whether symbolic figures, animals, or inner voices, serve as beacons of support and wisdom. Their presence comforts and encourages you, reminding you that you are never alone on this journey. They offer insights that resonate deeply, helping you to integrate the lessons of the labyrinth into your waking life. As you move toward the labyrinth's heart, you sense a profound integration taking place. The boundaries between dream and waking blur, and you begin to carry the peace, clarity, and creative energy of the labyrinth into your everyday experience. This integration transforms your perception, opening your eyes to the wonder and mystery woven into the fabric of all things. With this newfound awareness, sleep becomes a sacred space, not merely for rest, but for active participation in the unfolding of your life and the universe. The quantum labyrinth is always there, a waiting sanctuary beneath the surface of consciousness, ready to welcome you home. As this part of your journey draws to a close, allow yourself to bask in the emotions stirred within, the awe, the love, the gratitude, and the quiet strength. These feelings are your companions, guiding you forward with gentle certainty. In the next and final section, we will gently conclude our journey, inviting rest, reflection, and the profound embrace of the infinite dream. Together, we will celebrate the mystery and beauty of this ongoing voyage between waking and sleeping, self and cosmos. As you gently drift toward the closing chapters of this journey, allow yourself to sink into a profound stillness, a sanctuary where rest becomes not merely a pause, but a sacred ritual. This is a space where the boundaries between your waking self and the dream world soften, inviting a gentle surrender to the infinite dream that lies beneath all experience. Feel the quiet pulse of your breath, steady and slow, as it carries you deeper into relaxation. Each inhalation brings calmness. Each exhalation releases tension and worry. Imagine your body melting softly into the surface beneath you, as if you are a leaf floating effortlessly on a still lake. There is no rush here, only the timeless flow of presence. Best in this sense is not simply the absence of activity, but an active embrace of peace and integration. It is a moment of profound reflection where the echoes of your inner journey reverberate gently through your being. As you rest, you weave together the threads of insight, emotion, and wonder gathered throughout your explorations of dreams and the cosmos. There is a tender beauty in allowing yourself this pause. Too often, we rush through life, grasping for control and certainty, but here, in the heart of rest, you find the courage to let go. The infinite dream invites you to trust in the unfolding mystery, to find comfort in the unknown and grace in the stillness. In this space, the emotions you have met along the way, awe, curiosity, love, vulnerability, settle into a peaceful harmony. They become gentle companions rather than storms to weather. You may feel a deep gratitude welling up, a soft glow of appreciation for the journey you have taken and the vastness that surrounds you. As you rest, imagine yourself wrapped in a warm, luminous light, a cocoon of cosmic energy that cradles your spirit with tender care. This light holds the essence of the quantum foam, the interconnected dreamscape, and the boundless creativity you have touched. It reminds you that you are held, always, within the loving embrace of the universe. Reflection naturally arises in this sanctuary. Thoughts may drift through your mind like clouds across a twilight sky, some clear and bright, others shadowed and mysterious. Allow them to come and go without judgment. Each thought carries a message, a piece of the vast puzzle you are assembling within yourself. You might recall moments of clarity from your dreams, symbols that resonated deeply, insights that stirred your heart, feelings that opened new pathways of understanding. These memories are precious gifts, guiding stars lighting your way as you navigate both the inner and outer worlds. The infinite dream teaches you that rest and reflection are not passive states, but active processes of integration. By embracing these moments fully, you nourish the soul and prepare for new adventures in consciousness. This cyclical dance of exploration and rest mirrors the rhythms of the cosmos, expansion followed by contraction, creation followed by stillness. As you linger in this gentle space, sense how the boundaries between self and universe continue to blur. The dreamer and the dreamed intertwine, revealing that the vast cosmos outside and the inner cosmos within are reflections of one another. This realization can inspire a profound sense of belonging and peace. Emotion flows softly here, a quiet joy, a tender love, a reverent awe, reminding you that you are a vital thread in the infinite tapestry of existence. These feelings enrich your connection to life, deepening your capacity to engage with the world from a place of openness and compassion. The infinite dream is not something to be conquered or mastered, but a mystery to be embraced with humility and wonder. It invites you to surrender to the vastness beyond thought, to rest in the silence between moments, and to awaken to the profound stillness at the heart of all being. As you prepare to transition from this sanctuary back into the waking world, carry with you the serenity and insight you have gathered. Know that this sacred space is always accessible, a refuge you can return to whenever you seek peace, clarity, or renewal. In the coming parts, we will gently explore how to carry the essence of this infinite dream into daily life, fostering a deeper connection to your inner cosmos and the universe beyond. Together, we will close this chapter with gratitude and an open invitation to continue dreaming, both awake and asleep. As you continue to rest within this vast dreamscape, a quiet invitation arises from deep within your soul to reflect on the intricate dance between sleep and waking, between the known and the mysterious unknown. It is here, in this sacred space of gentle reflection, that the true magic of the infinite dream begins to reveal itself. Feel the softness of this moment as if it were a gentle breeze caressing your skin on a calm evening. Let your mind settle into a rhythm as natural as the rising and falling of the tide, ebbing away the noise of daily life and opening a tender space for connection with yourself, with the dream world, and with the boundless cosmos that cradles us all. In this reflective stillness, you might notice the layers of your experience unfolding like petals of a delicate flower. Each petal holds memories, emotions, and insights gathered from the labyrinth of dreams you have navigated. Some petals glisten with the joy of creative inspiration, others carry the quiet wisdom of challenges overcome, and some shimmer with the subtle glow of newfound understanding. Allow these reflections to wash over you with warmth and acceptance. There is no need to rush or judge. Simply observe how each experience enriches your inner landscape. The infinite dream teaches us that every feeling, every thought, is a sacred thread woven into the tapestry of our being, worthy of honor and gentle embrace. As you rest within this space, a deep sense of gratitude may rise in your heart. Gratitude for the mystery that sleep offers, for the wisdom tucked within dreams, and for the silent, unseen connections that link you to all life. This gratitude softens the edges of the mind and opens the heart to receive the subtle gifts that dreams bestow. Emotions may flow freely now, perhaps a tender melancholy for what has passed, a hopeful excitement for what lies ahead, or a peaceful contentment in the here and now. Each emotion is a messenger, a sacred voice inviting you to honor your journey and to trust the unfolding path. Reflection also brings clarity. You might begin to see patterns emerging from your dreams, recurring symbols, themes, or feelings that speak to deeper truths. These patterns offer guidance, like stars in a night sky, helping you navigate the complexities of your inner and outer worlds. In this moment of gentle insight, realize that rest and reflection are intertwined with the very fabric of creation. Just as the universe expands and contracts in rhythmic harmony, so too does your consciousness pulse with cycles of activity and stillness. Embracing these rhythms nurtures balance and harmony within your life. The infinite dream invites you to view sleep not as a mere break from reality, but as a profound, alternate way of experiencing existence. It is a realm where time loosens its grip and the soul dances freely among possibilities. Resting here is a sacred act, a return to wholeness, and a reconnection with the boundless mystery that underlies all things. As your reflections deepen, you may feel a tender connection to the vast web of life, to the stars overhead, the earth beneath you, and the countless beings sharing this journey. This sense of belonging transcends isolation, filling your heart with warmth and a quiet joy that radiates outward. Embracing this connection can bring healing. Old fears or doubts that once weighed heavily may begin to dissolve in the light of newfound understanding. The labyrinth of dreams has led you to a place of acceptance and peace, where your true nature shines through the veils of uncertainty. Feel now the gentle pull of integration, the soft weaving together of dreams and waking, inner and outer, self and cosmos. This integration is a gift, a bridge that allows the infinite dream to inform and enrich your daily life. Through it, you awaken to the subtle magic hidden in ordinary moments. As this part of your journey unfolds, let the emotions swell with tenderness and gratitude. Know that you carry within you a reservoir of peace and wisdom, accessible whenever you seek it. The infinite dream is a constant companion, waiting patiently beneath the surface, ready to envelop you in its embrace. Soon, we will gently move toward the closing reflections of this voyage, celebrating the wonder of the dream universe and inviting you to carry its mysteries forward with open heart and mind. As we arrive at the final moments of this extraordinary journey through dreams, quantum realms, and the very fabric of reality, take a deep breath and let yourself settle into the vast mystery that surrounds us all. The dreamscape you have explored is not merely a place of sleep, but a threshold between worlds, where the infinite possibilities of existence shimmer and dance in delicate patterns beyond ordinary perception. Throughout our voyage, we glimpsed the quantum foam beneath all that is, a bubbling primordial sea from which both cosmos and consciousness arise. We saw how your mind, in sleep, may touch this foundational layer, connecting with a collective dream space that threads all beings together. The parallels between ancient wisdom and modern physics unveiled a shared tapestry of interconnectedness woven from dreams, energy, and timeless mysteries. Now, as you rest in this liminal space between waking and dreaming, a profound question lingers. What truly lies at the core of reality before the Big Bang, or before any beginning? Could it be that the answer is not a single point, but an infinite ocean of possibilities, like the quantum foam itself? Perhaps the universe is not a fixed story, but an ever unfolding dream, co created by the dance of consciousness and matter. This vision invites you to imagine beyond what we know, to wonder at the endless potentials that shimmer just beneath the surface of what we call reality, to feel the humbling awe of being part of something vast, eternal, and mysterious, a cosmos that dreams itself into being through the intimate interplay of light, energy, and thought. The dream you carry within you is a gateway, an invitation to explore not only the mysteries of sleep, but the infinite dimensions of your own inner universe. Here lies the power to heal, to create, to transcend. Each night's journey through dreams offers a sacred chance to touch the divine dance of creation and to awaken a deeper connection to all that is. As this tale draws to a close, remember, the boundaries between science and spirit, between waking and sleeping, between you and the cosmos, are more porous than they seem. In the silence of sleep, in the shimmering depths of the dream world, there is a profound unity waiting to be embraced. Stay curious, stay dreaming, for within your dreams lie the keys to understanding the greatest mysteries, the infinite possibilities before creation, the unseen quantum threads that bind us all, and the eternal journey of consciousness itself. This was Steller Sleep Tales. Until next time, rest gently in the wonder of your own inner cosmos, and may your dreams be ever luminous and boundless.